I welcome you all in my lecture. In this lecture, we will study about multiplexer. So before moving to the concept of multiplexer, we will try to solve some previous gate questions based on decoder and encoder. Okay, na? So question number one is this question is asked in 2013 gate. Okay, na? So in the following truth table, v equal to 1 if and only if input is valid. So where we have studied this table, in which combinational circuit it is priority encoder. ओके ना, डायरेक्टली आप इसको कर सकते. ये क्या है, हमारा प्रायोरिटी इनकोडर का ट्रुथ टेबल है. यू वांट यू कैन गो बैक एंड सी द नोट्स. ओके, हाउ मेनी 3x8 line decoder with an enable input are needed to construct a 6 to 64 decoder without using any other logic gate. ओके ना, तो मैं आपको पहले ही बताता, आई हैव टोल्ड अर्लियर दैट इफ़ यू हैव 64 हियर, वी हैव 8 हियर, जस्ट डिवाइड दिस 64 डिवाइड बाई 8. ओके ना, द आउटपुट ऑफ 6 to 64 line decoder is divided by 3 to 8 line decoder. Okay na, so output is 64 here and the output of 3 to 8 line decoder is 8. So you divide 64 with 8, you will get 8. Okay, now again you divide this with 8. If it is fully divisible, then it is okay. So you just add this. So 8 plus 1, how many? 9. 3x8 decoders are required to implement or to construct 6x64 decoder. So answer is C option. Now third question is, what Boolean function does the circuit below realize? It comes in 2008 gate. So we have a 3x8 decoder. So the first min term is here and the last min term is here because it is Q7, this one is Q0. Okay na, we have 3x8 decoder, so it will generate all the min terms that can be formed with these three input variable. Okay na, so it will be our M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7. Okay, now if you see, you forget this not gate. Okay ना, forget this, forget not को भी भूल जाओ, ये समझो कि not नहीं लगा है. So in that case what will be the f? It will be summation of m, summation of min term, and which is connected with this OR gate. I have forget this not gate. okay ना, अभी forget कर जाओ, बाद में देखते हैं इसको. हाँ, तो it is 7 5 2 0, so it will be 0 2 5 7. okay na, now this is our function, so you have to simplify this function with the help of K-map. So we have 3 input K-map, here we have 3 input K-map, x y z. It will be y bar z bar, y bar z, y z, y z bar. This one will be x bar x. So it is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now it is sum of min terms, so at 0 we will put 1, at 2 1, at 5 1, at 7 it is 1. okay, now if you see here, so this can be grouped with this one, can be grouped with this one, and these two makes one pair also. So how many pairs will be there? 2 pairs. So if you write the function of these 2 pairs, so for this, from here we have x bar common, so x bar, and from here we have y bar z bar and y z bar. So which one is common? Z bar is common. Now from here we get x common from rows, and what is common? from columns, it is y bar z and yz, so z is common, so it will be z. So function will be x bar z bar plus xz, so it will be x nor z. But now you remember this not gate, we have one not gate also, so take note of this function. So what will be the not of this function? It will be, suppose it is f1, okay now we have calculated f1. Now f equal to, what will be f? F will be f1 complement. So what will be f1 is it complement, it is equal to x XOR z. So what will be the answer? X bar z plus x z bar. Which one? X bar z plus x z bar. B option is correct option. Question number 4. In this question, if there are m input lines and n output lines for a decoder, it is tells us that we have a decoder. हमारे पास एक डिकोडर है जिसमें वी हैव m input lines and how many output lines? n output lines, okay na? m input and n output. But if you talk about, it is m cross n decoder. If you talk about general decoder, then it will be of the form n cross 2 के power n, okay na? n cross 2 के power n. This is the concept of general decoder, okay na? So here we have, if we have m input here, so what will be the n? N will be 2 to the power m, okay na? Because when we have n inputs, then number of output is 2 के power n. When we have m inputs, then the number of output will be 2 के power m. Because see here, it is written that, so n output, m input and n output lines for a decoder that is used to uniquely address a byte addressable 1 KB RAM. So suppose we have 1 KB RAM here, this is our RAM memory, okay na? We have a RAM here, it is byte addressable. Byte addressable का मतलब होता है in each cell 1 byte storage is there, okay na? So if we have 1 KB memory, so this will tell you the number of cells in memory, okay na? And this will tell you cell size. Cell size is 1 byte. And what is the number of cells? 1k. 1k can be written as 2 k power 10. So how many cells are there? 2 k power 10 cells are there, okay? It will be 0th cell and this one will be 2 k power 10 minus 1th cell, okay na? So total how many cells are there? 2 k power 10 cell. And it is written here that decoder that is used to uniquely address a byte addressable memory. ये सारे के सारे एड्रेसेस हमें कहाँ से मिल रहे हैं? From the output of this decoder. So this is connected uniquely. The second output of decoder is connected with the second line of RAM, okay na? In this way, the last line of decoder will be connected with the last address of the RAM, okay na? Last address line of the RAM. So it has total how many addresses? 2 to the power 10. So total how many outputs are there in the decoder? जितने यहाँ पे addresses होंगे उतने यहाँ पे decoders के output होंगे. So it will be 2 to the power 10. So what will be the m? 2 k power m. Here we have 2 k power 10. If you compare both, so m is 10. Now we get m. So m plus 1 I want. So we know that n equal to 2 to the power m. So it is 2 to the power 10 and m is already we know that 10. So what will be the value? It will be m 10 plus 2 to the power 10, so it will be 10 plus 1024. 2 to the power 10 is 1024. Okay na? So what will be the value? 1034. This will be the answer. Now our next concept is multiplexer. Okay na? So suppose I have these two data inputs, I0, I1 here. Okay na? And here I have one output, that is Y. Now what is multiplexer? Multiplexer select one of these two inputs and it transfer that selected input onto the output. Okay ना, आउटपुट पे क्या करता है, उस selected input को ये transfer कर देता है. So if so now अब हम क्या सोचेंगे कि here we have two inputs, so which one is going to transfer at output, how it can be decided? So to decide that which data input are going to the output, here we have one more line that is called as selection line. It is denoted by S. This line is called as selection line. This is selection line. Okay na? What we have here, output, and these two are inputs. Okay na? So if s equal to 0, if we have s equal to 0, what it mean? It means that y is equal to I0. Y is equal to I0 means what? If s is 0, then this I0 is transferred to the output. Okay na? And if s equal to 1, then y will be I1. I1 means if it is 1, then in that case this is going to transfer here, not this one. Okay ना? So यहाँ से हमें क्या समझ में आ रहा है? From here we understand that MUX is a parallel to serial data converter also. तो MUX के इसी वजह से कई नाम है. The first is multiplexer. In short we know it as MUX. In short we know it as MUX. Okay na? MUX means multiplexer. These are the names of multiplexer. It is also called as many to one combinational circuit, and one more, it is called as parallel to serial combinational circuit, and the last one is, it is also called as universal logic circuit. Why it is called as universal logic circuit? Because it can implement by using MUX, you can implement any boolean expression of the world, of the universe. Okay ना? So MUX का यूज करके आप कोई भी यूनिवर्स का कोई भी boolean function you can easily implement. Okay ना? Now suppose I have 4 data inputs here, I0, I1, I2, I3, and in that case also we have only one output. So out of these 4, which input is going to transfer on output, it will decided by the selection line. So here if we have one selection line, then we cannot cover all these 4 inputs. So that's why in this case we will have how many? 2 selection lines. Okay na? So when s1 s0 is 0 0, then in that case y is equal to I0. Okay na? If it is 0 1, then y equal to I1. So if it is 1 0, then I equal to I2, means I2 transfer to the output. If it is 1 1, then I3 will be transferred at output. Okay na? it is going to transfer one by one. I am going to design a block diagram of a mux, of a general mux. If a mux is there, then it has 2 to the power n inputs and 1 output. So it can be called as 2 k power n cross 1 mux. Okay na? And if we have, here we have how many? 2 inputs. So how many selection lines are there? We can write this 2 is as 2 k power 1. So how many selection line? 1 selection line. Here we have how many? 4 input lines, so it can be written as 2 k power 2. So how many selection lines are required in this case? 2. What it mean? It means that if we have 2 k power n inputs, then how many selection lines will be there? N selection line. N selection lines. And we have how many outputs? Only one output. Okay na? Only one output. So this is a block diagram of 2 k power n cross 1 mux. Okay na? So this is our general mux 2 k power n cross 1. Suppose I have an AND gate. Okay na? So what will be the truth table of AND gate? X, Y, F. Now you can write from here. It is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, and we know the output for AND gate. If both the inputs are 1, output is 1, otherwise 0. Okay na? Now if I want to use that write f the value, I want that write the expression for f, then you go for this, that one directly, and you know that it is a sum of mean term form. So we pick output 1 and you just write 1 as a normal form, okay na, and 0 as a complemented form. So it will be xy. Okay, this is one way to derive expression for a function, okay na, in a truth table. Another way we also have, if you want to calculate the value of f, then just remember this one. It will be x is 0, so you can write here x bar. Y is 0, so y bar. Output is 0, so multiply with 0. Okay na? You just take all the mean term and take product of their output, and since we are using sum of mean term, so you just place a sum in between those mean terms. So it will be x bar y bar dot 0 plus, it can be written as x bar y dot 0 plus, it can also be written in this one, can written as x y bar. So it will be x y bar dot 0 plus this one be x y 1. So x y 1. If you see from here, it is 0, it is also 0, it is also 0, and this one is xy. So what we get here? Xy. Okay na? So either you write in this way or in this way, you will get the same expression. Okay ना? तो आप दोनों में से कोई भी यूज कर सकते हैं, या तो आप इस वे में लिख सकते हैं. either you can write in this way, both the answers are correct. Okay, we move to the 2 cross 1 mux, the first basic multiplexer. It is 2 cross 1 mux. So here we have 2 k power 1. So how many selection line will be there? So 1 selection line. So this is our block diagram of 2 cross 1 mux. Okay, so 2 inputs are there. So it is suppose I0, I1. This is S is selection line, and here we have one output. Okay, how many selection lines? We know how we calculate the number of selection line. We have to see the powers of 2. Okay, so it is 1, so 1 selection line is required for 2 cross 1 mux. Okay, now in this multiplexer when you are going to form truth table, then generally we form truth table between input and output. But in this case, in the multiplexer, we will create, or we will build the truth table between selection line and output. So it will be selection line is S, output is Y. So what will be the, so we have only one selection line, so either it is 0 or 1. If it is 0, then I0 is transfer in output. If it is 1, I1 is transfer at output. Okay na? So if I want to write the function of y, what will be that? It will be S bar I0 plus Si1. So this is the expression for 2 cross 1 mux. Okay na? So if you want to design a 2 cross 1 mux circuit, so how we do that? This is S selection lines, this is our NOT gate, because we have S bar also, we have I0 I1. So one line for I0, one line for I1. Now S bar I0, so this is S bar, this is I0. So now we are going to connect it with which gate? AND gate. So this one is AND gate. Now Si1, Si1 means here we have S, here we have I1. So from here Si1 we have to connect with AND gate. Now the output of these two AND gate are connected with the OR gate, because we have plus in between. Okay na? So this way this will give you Y. Okay, so Y will be S bar I0 प्लस Si1. तो ये फंक्शंस जो भी आता है ना, इसको हमेशा याद रखना. और I0 क्या है, I1 क्या है, S क्या है, ये सारी चीज़ें you have to remember. Okay, so this one is the circuit of 2 cross 1 mux. Okay, now I want to design circuit for 4 cross 1 mux. So what will be that? 4 cross 1 mux. So now we have 4 here, so it can be written as 2 k power 2. So how many selection lines will be there? 2. So the block diagram of this will be, it is 4 cross 1 mux. So 4 inputs are there. It is I0, I1, I2, I3. How many selection line will be there? 2 selection line. Okay na? So it will be S1, S0. Output is 1, so it will be Y. So if you want to create truth table, so it will be S1, S0 and Y. Truth table of mux will be in between selection line and output. So it will be 2 selection lines are there. So how many combination? 4 combination, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So what will be the output? If it is 0 0, then I0 will be transferred to output. If it is 0 1, then I1 will be transferred to output. If it is 1 0, I2 will be transferred. If it is 1 1, then I3 will be transferred at the output. So now I want to write expression for Y. So it will be S1 bar, S0 bar, I0. From here we have S1 is 0, so S1 bar, S0 is 0, so S0 bar, and you have to multiply with the outputs Y0. So plus S1 bar, S0, S1 bar from here, S0 from here. Now we have to multiply it with I1 plus S1, S0 bar, I2. Similarly we can write as S1, S0, I3. So this is the expression for which? Y. This is the expression for Boolean function of 4 cross 1 mux. Okay na? Now if you want to design a circuit diagram, then you can easily design here. So we have S1 and we have S1 bar also. So apply NOT gate here. Now we have S0 and we have S naught bar also, so you can place one NOT gate here. Now we have I0, I1, I2, I3 as an input, so it is I0, this one is I1, this one is I2, this one is I3. Okay na? So what will be the value of this? How we have to implement? So S1 bar you get from here. Okay, next is S0 bar, so S0 bar you get from here. Next one is I0 you get from here. So you just take outside all these with the hours, with the wires, and you have to connect all these three input with one AND gate. So it is a 3 input AND gate. Okay, similarly we can go for S1 bar. So S1 bar here, S0 from here, it is I1 is here. So you just take these three inputs and you have to connect all these three inputs with one more AND gate. Okay, that is 3 input AND gate. Similarly you go for the S1 is here, S0 bar is from here, and it is I2 is here. So again you take these three inputs and you connect these three inputs with the AND gate. Okay, similarly the last one is S1 from here, S0 from here, and I3 from here. What will be the value? What will be the circuit? These three inputs with connected with the AND gate. Now you just take all these outputs of AND gate and you take one 4 input OR gate to connect all these. This Y will give you the value of this. So this is the implementation of the above expression. So this is the circuit diagram for 4x. This is our circuit diagram for 4x1 mux. Okay ना? So always remember this one. ये जो functions हम लिख रहे हैं ना, ये बहुत important है, इसी से आपको सारे काम करने हैं. Okay, now the next concept is implementation of larger mux using smaller mux. Okay na? So what it mean? It means that there is a requirement of larger mux but we have a smaller mux, so we have to implement that larger mux with the help of a smaller mux. Okay, so we have to make 4x1 mux with the help of 2x1 mux. Okay, let's see what happened. So you just divide this. We have 4 inputs here and 2 inputs here, so you have to divide this 4 with this 2, so we get here 2. Now again this 2 is divided by this 2. Okay na? This 2 is divided again with 2, then it is 1. So total how many? 3 2x1 mux are needed to implement 4x1 mux. Okay, now this will tell you in first level how many mux are required, and this will tell you the in the next level. Next means second level. So in the first level how many 2x1 mux are required? So this is our first level. In this level we required how many? Two cross 1 mux. Why we require 2 cross 1 mux? 2 cross 1 mux? Because we have to manage this 4 input with 2 cross 1 mux. So 2 cross 1 mux has 2 inputs, so 2 cross 1 mux will have 2 into 2, that is 4 input. Okay na? So you can handle this 4 input of 4 cross 1 mux. It will be I0, I1, I2, I3. Now we have one output from here, one output from here, and we have one more thing, that is selection line. One selection line here, because we have 2 to the power 1. So these two outputs, again with these two outputs we will connect one more 2 cross 1 mux. So we will get how many outputs? One output, because you have to get how many outputs? One output only. Here we are getting two outputs, so you have to add one more 2 cross 1 mux so that we can get only one output. Now we have 4 inputs, 1 2 3 4 inputs and one output, that is 4 cross 1 mux. Okay na? But we have to place selection line here. So how we will place selection line? So just to go for the truth table of 4 cross 1 mux. So it will be S1 S0. Here we have Y. So for two values, two input variable, how many combinations? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So when S1 S0 is 0 0, then I0 will be transfer on output. If it is 1, then I1, then for 2 it is I2, for 1 1 it is I3. Okay na? 1 1 means 3. Okay, now let's do some calculation here. So if we put S0 here in the first level and S1 in the second level, then what happened? For each values of S1 S0, these all are satisfied if it is 4 cross 1 mux. Okay na? So suppose S0 is 0 in the first one and S1 is 0, so both are 0. Now if S0 is 0, then I0 will be transfer on output. Here we have S0 0, so I2 will be transfer on output. Now again S1 is 0, so I0 will be transfer at output. So output will be I0 when both are 0 0. So when both are 0 0, output will be I0. We are getting here. Okay na? Now S1 is 0 and S0 is 1. So S0, now we have to place 1 here. So if it is 1, then I1 will be transferred to the output. Similarly from here I3 will be transferred from to the output. Okay na? So now we have S1 equal to 0, so I1 will be transferred to the output. Okay na? So in this case, when we have S1 0, S0 1, so we have output as I1. It is also verified. Okay na? Now for the next, it is S1 is 1, S0 is 0. Now go for this. If it is this, if this is the case, अगर इस तरह का केस है, then S0 is 0 means I0 again go on to the output. Now here we have I2 on the output. Now we have S1 equal to 1, so I2 will go on the final output. So again we get I2. Okay na? Now we have 1 1. S0 is 1, S1 is 1. So if both are 1, then for this mux, since we know that S0 is 1, so I1 will be transferred to the output. Here we have S0 1, so I3 will be transferred to output. Now S1 is 1, so if it is 0, then I1 will be transferred to the output, but it is S1 is equal to 1, so I3 will be transferred to output. So I3 will be transferred to output. So this is the this will satisfy all the input combination of the truth table. So this implementation we have verified. Okay na, we have verified this implementation. So if you want to implement 4x1 mux with the help of 2x1 mux, then how many 2x1 mux are required, you can get from here. Okay na, 16 cross 1 mux with the help of 4x1 mux. How we will perform that? So you just go divide 16 with the 4, so we get 4. Now this 4 again divided by 4, so it will be 1. Okay na, so total how many? 5 4x1 mux are required to implement 16x1 mux. How it can be implemented? We have in the first level, we have how many? First level. It will tell you the next level, that is second level. Okay na, only 2 levels are there, or you can say last level. So it is 4x1, so we have 4 input here because it is 4x1 mux. So we have two selection lines. Again 4x1 mux, we have again 4 inputs, 1 output, again one more, and 2 selection line here. 4x1 mux, we have again how many? 4 input, 1 output, again we have one more 4x1 mux, so 1 output and 4 input. So total, if you talk about 16, then what will be the input value? It is I0 to I15. Okay na, so if you talk about here, it will be I0, this one will be I3, I4, I7. Okay na, in between you can write yourself. So it will be I8, this one be I11. Now it is I12, this one is I15. Okay, now we got how many outputs here? 4 outputs. But if you want to implement 16x1 mux, then how many outputs are required? Only 1 output. So you have to take one more 4x1 mux and connect all these outputs with that. Okay, so what we have? Again we have one more 4x1 mux. Okay, now it will has only one output. Now we have 16 input here, okay, and one output here, that is 16x1 mux. Okay, now we have to decide about the selection line. So 16x1, 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4. So how many selection line? 4 selection lines we have. So these 4 selection lines in S3, S2, S1, S0. Okay na, and we have F here. Now you just take these two. Why we are dividing here into 2 inputs, or you can say into 2 selection lines? Because we have 4x1 mux and each mux has only 2 selection line. Okay na, so pick this one from LSB side, pick 2 selection line and put here in the first level, S1, S0, it is again S1, S0, it is again S1, S0. Now pick this second pair with last level 4x1 mux, so it will be S3, S2. Okay, now this is the implementation of 16x1 mux with the help of 4x1 mux. If you want to verify, you can verify by writing all the 16 combinations here. Okay, no, implement 8 cross 1 mux by using 4 cross 1 mux, then how many mux are required? Okay na? And suppose we have only 4 cross 1 mux, okay na? We don't have any gate, so this 8 will be divided by 4, so it will be 2. Again these 2 will be divided by 4, it is seal value. We are taking seal value here, okay na? So in formula we have seal value, so it will be 1, so total 3, okay na? So we have one 4 cross here, 4 cross 1 mux. We have again one 4 cross 1 mux, so it is 4 cross 1, 4 cross 1 mux, okay na? So how many selection line will be there? 2 selection lines. Now we have 8 inputs, so 8 input is now implemented here, so 4 from here and 4 from this 4 cross 1 mux, so it will be I0, this one is I3, in between you can write yourself, it will be I4, it is I7, okay? Now we have one input from output from here and one output from this 4 cross 1 mux, okay? So we have only how many? Only 2 output here, but what is required here? 4 input, okay na? Because we have only 2 inputs from last level, okay na? So we have to require how many? 4 inputs here. So what happened? What we have to do? Suppose 8 cross 1 mux has selection line S2, S1, S0. Then these two selection line will be placed on the first level. We know that. And in this order only. पहले S1 होगा, then S0 होगा, ठीक है ना? Now, if you talk about this one, so it can be placed where? S2 here. Now since here we required how many? 2 selection lines, so it will be suppose S3, okay na? But we don't require these 2 inputs here, okay na? We don't require these 2 inputs. So what happened? We have to adjust this S3 in such a way that these 2 inputs never comes in output, okay na? So how we do this? Suppose I have S3, S2, so how many combination will be there? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So when both are 0, 0, then this one is going to transfer at output. If both are 0, 1, then this one is going to transfer at the output, okay na? But we don't want these inputs to transfer at output. हम नहीं चाहते कि ये जो दोनों inputs हैं वो output पे transfer हो. तो वो कब हो रहे हैं? यहाँ पे divide कर दो ऐसे, ओके ना? When our S3 is 1, जब हमारा S3 1 होगा, then only this and this input are transferred to the output, ओके ना? सो हम क्या कर दें, यहाँ पे S3 की वैल्यू को ब्लॉक कर दें, किस पे? 0 पे. अगर S3 विल नेवर बी 1, देन these two input will never go on to the output, okay na? That's why I have fixed the value of S3 as 0, so that only above 2, this one and this one input goes on the output, so it will be implemented now, okay? So this is the implementation of 8 cross 1 mux by using 4 cross 1 mux, okay? Now in general I have a formula. Note, if in exam it asks about the number of smaller size mux required to implement larger size mux, then what we have to do? So suppose I have B cross 1 mux to implement, okay, but with the help of a cross 1 mux. Okay na, it is given. So we have to implement b cross 1 mux with the help of a cross 1 mux. Then how many number of multiplexers required of size a cross 1? So it will be, we have to divide b by a and you get c value here. Okay na. Suppose the value of this will be k1. Similarly we are getting k1 here and divide with a, then whatever be value, suppose it is coming k2. Similarly you can do it in the last, it has kn minus 1 into a, so it will be 1. It is 1, then you have to add all these to get total number of a cross 1 mux required is equal to k1 plus k2 plus up to 1. Okay na, this will be the formula.
Our next topic is implementation of Boolean expression using multiplexer. Okay na. So in multiplexer there are two methods, or there are two approaches to implement any Boolean function with mux. Okay na. So approach 1, so in approach 1, if we have an input Boolean expression, then it tells about number of selection line in the mux. Okay na. So if you have an input Boolean expression, then number of selection line will be number of selection lines is equal to number of variables. Okay na. So if n a variable is there, so for n variable, which mux is required? 2 to the power n cross 1 mux. Okay na. Because n will here n denotes number of selection line. Okay na. So if n variable is here, so we are using which mux? 2 to power n cross 1 mux. Okay na. What is the procedure? Steps: place variable of function on the selection line. Second one is, so first point is place variable of function on the selection line. Second one is put output of each combination of input into the input lines of mux. Okay na? So this is the way by approach 1 you can implement Boolean expression by using multiplexer. Okay na? Suppose I have a function f equal to fxyz equal to summation of sum of min term 1 to 5 1 to 5 7. Okay na? This is the function and we have to implement this function using multiplexer. Implement f using mux. Okay na? So what will be the solution? Solution will be, first of all you have to write the truth table. So truth table will be, we have 3 input and 1 output. The input is 1 0 1 1 2 to the power 0 2 to the power 1 2 to the power 2. So 1 0 1 1 up to how many combinations? 2 2 4 2 6 2 8, 8 combinations. So 2 0 2 1 2 0 2 1, again it is 4 0 4 1. Have to place like this. Okay, what will be the output? Output will be at 1, you can see here at 1 it is 1, so 1 is this one. 2, output is 1, so it is 2, because the decimal equivalent of 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 1 is 1, 2 is 1, now 5 is 1, 5 is this one, it is 1, 7 is 1, so it is 1, rest will be 0. Okay na? So we have number of variable is equal to 3. So number of selection line, number of selection lines equal to number of variables, so it is also be 3. So if selection line is 3, so which mux will be 2 to the power 3 cross 1, that is 8 cross 1. Okay na? So we have to implement this function using 8 cross 1 mux. Okay, if mux is given, then okay, you can go with that. If mux is not given though, then you can decide which mux is required to implement f. Okay na? So now we have 8 cross 1 mux, we have 8 cross 1 mux. This is our 8 cross 1 mux block diagram, 8 cross 1 mux. Okay, so we have how many? 8 input and 1 output, and how many selection line? 3 selection lines. Okay na? So what are the steps? Steps are, place variable of function on selection lines. So how many variables are there? We have 3 variables, so put those 3 variables in the selection line, that is x, y, z. Now the second point is, put output of each combination of input into the input lines of mux. So output is this one, so place 0 here, 1 1 0 0 1 0 1. ठीक है ना? आंख बंद करो और जो भी यहाँ पे आउटपुट है वो क्या करो, 1 by 1 इसके इनपुट लाइंस पे लिख दो. ओके ना? यू कैन सी हियर. I have written. Okay. Okay, na? So this is the implementation of f by using it cross 1 mux. This is approach 1. Very simple, very easy. Now approach 2. If we talk about approach 2, so it tells that if you want to implement n variable function, then you can implement it by using lesser size mux also. Okay, na? So it tells that a n variable function can be also implemented by using mux having n minus 1 selection line. अप्रोच 1 में हमने क्या पढ़ा था कि अगर आपके पास n वेरिएबल का फंक्शन है, देन यू हैव टू implement that with a mux having n selection line, that is 2 की power n cross 1 mux. Okay na? Now in approach 2 we are going to study if we have n variable function, then you can implement this n variable function with the help of n minus 1 selection line. Okay na? That is 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux. Okay na? So that is 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux. Okay na? So it is a smaller size mux than approach 1. Okay na? So what happened in this case? Let us see. Suppose the example is same as the previous one. So example is fxyz is equal to summation of 1 to 5 7. Okay na? Now how many number of variables here? Number of variables is equal to 3. So number of selection line will be number of selection lines, it is 3 minus 1, that is 2. Okay, so which mux it is? 2 की power 2 cross 1 mux, that is 4 cross 1, that is 4 cross 1 mux. So this is the truth table of this function. Okay, here we can group pairwise. I want to group this pair. Okay na? Now I am going to place one line here, and now if you see here we have only how many inputs? 4 inputs. So if you see here, this is one input, second input, third input and fourth input. Okay na? So for this you have to establish one relation between z and f. Okay ना? ये जो वन वेरिएबल है वो कैसे यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट होता है? We are putting that one variable on the input lines and the remaining these two variables on the selection line. Okay na? In this way we can implement this f with the help of 4 cross 1 mux. Okay, so we have to see the relation between f and z. What is the relation between f and z? So if you see here, when the xy value is 0 0, in that case Z, the value of Z is same as the value of function, or you can say the value of output or the value of function output is same as the value of Z. So in place of 0 or 1 we can write Z here. Okay na, because whatever the value of Z comes, that is the value of our function. Now if you go for this, the second pair, so whatever the value of Z, function output is complement of that. If it is 0, output is 1. If it is 1, output is 0. So what we can write here? Z bar. The output of function is Z bar. Now again if you see here, if it is 0, output is 0. If it is 1, output is 1. So what will be the output? Z. Again see here, 0 0 1 1, it will also be Z. Now if you are going to plot a 4 cross 1 mux, it is 4 cross 1 mux. So we have 4 input here, and how many selection line? 2 selection line and 1 output. So you have to put all these outputs on the input lines. So it will be Z Z bar Z Z. Now on the selection line we have X Y and it is F. This is the procedure to implement a Boolean function with the help of smaller size mux. Okay na? But what is the problem here? We have one problem. Actually, whenever you are going to implement a Boolean function with the help of a smaller size mux, then all n variable functions cannot implemented by using mux only. Okay na? So if you want to implement all n variable k-maps, so if you want to implement all n variable functions, then you have to require one more thing with that mux, that is known as not gate. Because if you see here, if you have only mux, then you cannot implement this function, because one not gate is also required to implement this function. Okay na? Understood? So we have some point here. Note, the first point is we can implement all n variable Boolean function with 2 के पावर n क्रॉस 1 mux. If you approach 1 में क्या है, ऐसा कोई कंडीशन नहीं था. If you have n variable Boolean function, then you can implement that n variable Boolean function with the help of 2 के पावर n क्रॉस 1 mux. ओके ना? तो 2 के पावर n क्रॉस 1 mux से approach 1 में हमने देखा था you can implement all n variable Boolean functions. Okay na? But now second point is, if you want to implement n variable function with 2 के power n minus 1 cross 1 mux, then there is a requirement of one not gate also. So we can implement all n variable function with 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux and not get. Okay na? Understood? Now the next point is we can implement some n variable Boolean function but not all with 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux. Okay na? It means that the meaning of the second point is you can implement all the n variable function with the help of 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux. Okay na? But there is a requirement of not get also. But if you have only 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux, then you can not implement all the Boolean expression or all the Boolean function. Okay na? So if you have 2 की power n minus 1 cross 1 mux only, you don't have not get, then you can implement some of the Boolean expression in which not get is not required. Okay na? So remember this. Now whatever approach we are applying here, okay na, it is somewhat typical. So I am going to tell you the second method, how you can proceed for such type of problem using approach 2. Okay, so this was our method 1. Now I am going to tell you one easiest method, that is method 2. Method 2. Always whenever there is a requirement to apply approach 2, always go for this method only. Okay na? So in the method 1 we have taken x and y as selection line. If you want, you see here, and we have taken z as the input lines. Okay na? Now go for that. So here I have considered that selection line is xy are our selection lines. Okay na? Now you just draw these two horizontal lines. Okay, what is our function? Our function is given here, that is 1 to 5 7, summation of 1 to 5 7. So our function is fxyz is summation of mean term 1 to 5 7. Okay na? Now so we can implement it with 4 cross 1 mux, we know that. So in 4 cross 1 mux, how many inputs are there? I0, I1, I2, I3. These 4 inputs are there. If you see here, this is the truth table of the function f. Okay na? Now you place z bar here and z here. Okay, you place z bar here, z bar in above and z is below. So what happened? Z bar means if you talk about max term, if you talk about sum of mean terms, then z bar is 0. The value of z bar is what? 0 in mean term. Okay, and the value of z is 1, because at 1 it is in normal form, and at 0 it is in complemented form. Now if you see here, this one represent decimal value 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this one is 5, this one is 6, and this one is a 7. Okay, now where we have 0 on z, this and this, we have on these 4 0, that is 0 2 4 6. So place in front of z bar 0 2 4 6. Okay, now z means 1. So place corresponding decimal number where z equal to 1 in front of z. So it will be 1 3 5 7. So it will be 1 3 5 7. Now see the function. In function, how many minterms we have? 4 minterms, that is 1 2 5 7. Now circle all these minterms here. So it will be 1 2 5 7. Okay, getting my point? So now I0 will be, you see the circle, if below this I0 we have two decimal number. Okay, if both are circled, then you write 1 here, if none is circled, then write 0 here. If only one is circled, then write the corresponding value here. Okay na? So write this. So if you want to see here, we have two values 0 and 1s, and one is circle. So write here the corresponding variable of this circle. So which variable is here corresponding to this circle? That is z. So put z here. Again for I1, circle is in front of z bar, so write z bar here. Now for I2, circle is in front of z, so write z here. Similarly write z here. Okay, this will tell you the value of input, of mux. Now we are going to implement f with the help of 4x1 mux. So we have everything now. So xy is the selection line, and we have I0, I1, I2, I3. These three are the inputs. So these inputs value are given here. I0 is z, so place z here. I1 is z bar, so place z bar here. I2 again z, I3 again z. You see here. Okay na? And what is the output? Output will be f only. So this is the implementation of the function. Okay, if you match with the method 1, we get the same answer. See here, we have z, z bar, z, z. Okay, go in here, we have z, z bar, z, z. Okay na? This is the same mux. Okay na? That already implemented in method 1. So if you go for this method, then it is very easy. Okay, no need to, वहाँ पे क्या हो रहा था, आप we are going to establish a relationship between z and output. Okay ना? यहाँ पे आपको ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा, बस you have to write all these numbers of here, decimal numbers. Okay ना? तो इसको जब आप लिखो तो you just take care of that only. Okay na? Now suppose if I don't want selection line as xy, then what happened? Suppose I want selection line, मैं तो कुछ भी ले सकता हूँ ना, कोई भी दो सिलेक्शन लाइन ले लूँगा, ऐसा ज़रूरी थोड़ी है कि मैं xy ही यूज़ करूँ. तो let I have taken selection lines as yz. I have taken selection line as yz. Then what happened? If you take selection line as yz, then you just make this one. We have 4 inputs, I0, I1, I2, I3. If you make selection line as yz, then what it mean? It means that x will be on the data input, है कि नहीं? जैसे हमने यहाँ पे क्या लिया था, एक्स वाई वी हैव टेकन एज सिलेक्शन लाइन, तो z हमारा कहाँ था, डेटा इनपुट्स पे. सिमिलरली if you go for yz as selection line, then your x will be here on the data lines. Okay, so now we will find out here what will be the value of data inputs of 4x1 mux by using yz as a selection line. So if you see here, so x bar means x bar is 0 denotes x bar and 1 denotes x. So if you go in the truth table, then 0 you have on which place, x 0 is 0 1 2 3. So x is 0 at 0 1 2 3. Now x is 1 at 4 5 6 7, if you see here. Okay, so it will be 1 on 4 5 6 7. Okay, so what will be the next step? The next step is our function. Our function is 1 2 5 7. So if you want to implement it, so circle 1 2 5, here we have 7. Okay, so you have to circle all these. Now from here what we get, I0, nothing is circled, so write 0. If both are circled, then write 1. So I1 both are circled, so write 1. I2 only one circle is there, so write the corresponding x value, that is x bar. If you see here I3, write the corresponding value, that is x. So if you have yz as selection line in 4x1 mux, then the data input will be 0 1 x bar x, and output we have only one, that is f here. Okay na, here we have f, output as f. One more method is there to implement it. Actually ये जो अप्रोच 2 है ना, इसमें आप क्या करोगे, इसमें आप कई तरीके से एक ही क्वेश्चन को कर सकते हो. इट विल डिपेंड्स ऑन हाउ यू सेलेक्ट योर सिलेक्शन लाइन. ओके ना, सिलेक्शन लाइन आप कैसे सेलेक्ट करते हैं ये इस पे डिपेंड करता है. ओके ना, तो नाउ आई वांट टू इम्प्लीमेंट वन मोर. दिस इज द फर्स्ट मेथड. This method I assume that case 1. So when we take selection line as xy, now this is our case 2 when we have selected selection line as yz. Now I am going to implement it with case 3. तो इनमें से कोई, देखो अगर क्वेश्चन में गिवन है ना कि आपको कौन सा सिलेक्शन लाइन एज्यूम करना है, तब तो आप वही एज्यूम कर लेना. और अगर क्वेश्चन में गिवन नहीं है, देन यू गो फॉर द ऑप्शन में क्या दिया है उस हिसाब से जाना, है ना, उस हिसाब से सिलेक्शन लाइन ले लेना. इसमें से कोई एक ही केस सॉल्व करना है, सारे नहीं करने हैं. मैं तो वैरायटी ऑफ केसेस आई एम गोइंग टू शोइंग यू. ओके ना, तो द केस 3rd इज आई हैव टेकन selection line as xz. ओके ना, तो 3 केस होंगे इसमें. इन तीनों में से कोई भी आप एक अप्लाई कर सकते हो डिपेंडिंग ऑन दी क्वेश्चन. ओके ना, so if we have xz as selection line, then which variable will be on the inputs y. So you write y bar, y here, I0, I1, I2, I3. Again we look at the truth table. So we have y bar means 0, y means 1 in min term, okay na. So if you see y is here, okay ना. यहाँ पे देखो 0 कहाँ कहाँ है. So we have 0 at 0, 1, 4, 5. So write 0, 1, 4, 5 in front of y bar. Now we have 1 at what places? 2, 3, 6, 7. So it is 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay na. Now circle these numbers in the given scenario. So we have 1 here, circle that, 2, 5 and 7. So 1, 2, 5, 7. So write I0 value will be here. Why? Because one circle is there, so corresponding to this circle we have y. Corresponding to this circle we have y bar, so write y bar here. No number is circled here, so write 0. If both are circled, then write 1. Okay. Now if you want to implement it with 4 cross 1 mux, then it will be our 4 cross 1 mux, and we have selection line as xz, and we put I0, I1, I2, I3 here. So it is y bar 0, 1, and we have, okay na. So these are the 3 cases from which you can implement a boolean function with 2 के power n minus 1 cross. Now I have some question based on multiplexer, okay na. We have to solve these question one by one. So in example 1 we have 1, 2, 3 data input, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 data input that is connected with the VCC, and 0 is connected with the ground. S1 has x, S0 has y. So we have 2 selection line, that is xy, and out of 4 data inputs, I0 is connected. 0 means I0 is connected with the ground, and remaining 3 will be connected with VCC. Generally by default we are considering positive logic. So in positive logic VCC denotes 1, okay na. Ground का मतलब होता है 0, okay. It means what? It is 1 and this one is 0. So what is the function f equal to? F is for 4 cross 1 mux, we know that it will be S1 bar, S0 bar, I0 plus S1 bar, S0 I1. स्टार्टिंग में मैंने इसको बताया था तुम्हें. S1 S0 bar I2 plus S1 S0 I3. Just put all these values. So S1 is x bar, S0 is y bar, and I0 is 0, okay, plus x bar y, I1 is 1, plus x y bar, I2 is 1, plus x y, I3 is 1. I have just put all the, see here, it is I0 is 0, it is I0 is 0, I1 is 1, I2 is 1, I3 is 1, and S1 is x, S0 is y. I have put all these values in here also, no. I have put all these values in the function. So we get, it is 0 plus this is plus xy bar plus xy. So x bar y plus, here we have to take common x. So
So we will get y bar plus y. It will be x bar y plus x. Now it is a, b, c. Apply that Boolean algebra formula. It will be a plus bc is equal to a plus b into a plus c. So a plus b is a x plus x bar into x plus y. So what we have, this will be 1, this will be 1. So we have only x plus y. So which option is correct? B option. Okay na? Similarly you can try this, you will get XOR. Okay, same question it is. तो इसको ट्राई करना, XOR आ जाएगा आंसर. ओके ना, बहुत इजी है. Now consider a mux with xy as a data input. Xy as data input given है and z as control input. Z control input means that selection line only. Selection line only. Okay na? So we have a mux in which there are two input lines, that is x and y, and one selection line. So which mux it is? 2 cross 1 mux. Okay na? So we have f equal to t plus r. If you see here, if z is 0, it select input x, so it is I0, and z equal to 1 select input y, so it will be I1. What are the connection required to realize the two variable Boolean function f equal to t plus r? So we have to get output t plus r. Okay na? So what is the following, from following option, which one option is correct for x, y and z values? So if you see the first option, so x is r, y is 1 and z is t. Apply this, so f will be, we know that it will be s bar I naught plus s I1, we have studied. So I naught is r here, I1 is 1, and s is t, s is t given. Okay, so what will be the value? It will be t bar, I naught is r plus s means t, I1 is 1. So if you solve it, it will be t plus t bar r. Now apply a plus b, so you will get t plus r. Okay na? So which option is correct? First option. Okay, now if you see in this example, we have PQ as two selection lines. So S1 equal to P, S0 equal to Q, and we have I0 is R, I1 is R bar, I2 is R bar, I3 is again R. So now apply, how we get this function? F equal to S1 bar S0 bar I0 plus S1 bar S0 I1 plus S1 S0 bar I2 plus S1 S0 I3. I have derived it in initial. I have derived this formula in starting of this lecture. Okay na? So we have S1 is P, so it is P bar, S0 is Q, so Q bar, I0 is R, so it will be R, plus again S1 is P bar, S0 is Q, I1 is R bar. So now S1 is again P, S0 is Q, we have bar, I2 is R bar, plus it will be S1 is P, Q, I3 is R. So what is common? If you see here, we have p bar common, so it is q bar r plus q r bar, plus we have p common, so it is q bar r bar plus q r. If you see here, so it will be p bar, this one is q XOR r plus p, this one is the formula for q x nor r. If you want to write, so p bar q XOR r plus p, it can be written as in terms of XOR का complement, okay na? So if you see here, let a is p and this one is b, so it is a bar b plus ab bar, so it can be a XOR b. A is p XOR q XOR r. So which option is correct? A option. You can go with that. Now I have one more question. So in this question I have again 4x1 mux. जनरली देखो या तो 4x1 mux आता है या 2x1 mux आता है, आज तक यही आया है. 8x1 बहुत मुश्किल है आए, बट यही दोनों आता है, ठीक है ना. तो वी हैव I naught is x, I1 is x, I2 I want I2 is y, I3 is y bar. See here we have everything. A1 is y bar, A0 is z, and En is given z bar. ओके ना. व्हाट इट मीन? इट मीन्स दैट देखो यहाँ पे है क्या, यहाँ पे आपको इनेबल इनपुट भी गिवन है और दिस इज आवर इनेबल इनपुट, दैट इज ऑप्शनल ना, तो उसको लिख भी सकते नहीं, चूँकि यहाँ पे लिया है तो हमको भी लेना पड़ेगा. एंड दीज आर टू सिलेक्शन लाइन्स, इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज A1 and A0, and these are our data points, input data points, okay na, I0 to I3. So what will be the answer? The F will be, अब देखो जब भी इनेबल इनपुट होता है तो क्या होता है, हर एक मिन टर्म के साथ उसको मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया जाता है, तो यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस इनेबल इनपुट विथ ईच मिन टर्म. सो इट विल बी En, okay, En, and what is the formula for that? It will be in place of S1 we have A1, so A1 bar A0 bar I0 plus A1 bar A0 I2 plus A1 A0 bar this one is I1 I2 plus A1 A0 I3. okay na. Put all the values, so it has z bar, A1 bar is y bar का bar, okay. A0 is z का bar, I0 is x, plus again A1 bar is y bar पे bar, A0 is z, I1 is x, plus A1 is y bar, A0 bar is z bar, I2 is y, plus A1, again A1 we have, so A1 is y bar, A0 z, I3 will be again y bar, okay. So it will be z bar, this is y z bar, we put x here, plus x y z हो जाएगा because double bar is there. So now we have here y bar z bar, plus we have y bar z. Now if you see here, it will be x y z bar plus x y z plus y bar is 0, so we have, and y bar is y bar only, because a equal to a, we know that, so it will be y bar z. Now multiply this z bar with all these three minterms, so we get x y z bar plus x y z bar plus y bar z bar. If you see here, so this will be z bar is 0. Here we have also z bar, so 0. So which option is x y, and here z bar means only one z bar. So which option is correct? Option number A. Okay, now here I am going to stop my lecture. We will practice some more question based on multiplexer in our next lecture. Okay so this multiplexer is very important, so मैं इसमें ज़्यादातर आपकी प्रैक्टिस करवा दूंगा. ओके सो दैट कोई कन्फ्यूज़न ना हो. और अगर हमारा ये अटेम्प्ट आपको अच्छा लग रहा है तो चैनल को लाइक करिए, वीडियो को लाइक करिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए और इसको अपने दोस्तों तक शेयर करिए. लेट्स क्रैक द गेट.